Я твой работник.
Hello everybody and welcome finally back to the Retro Kalamazoo Airport Update series. Today we are back to the year of 2001, where we see 4 aircraft here today. This will be actually a 2-part series for 2001. This will be the first of 2 airport updates, as there are so many different aircraft that I can actually accurately model that flew back in 2001 that I'll have to make this a 2-part series. So this will be the first part today. We'll be starting here with this United Express CRJ-200 operated by Air Wisconsin. This aircraft arrived in from Chicago O'Hare and is on the turnaround today. That is the only service that United Express operated out of Kalamazoo back in the year of 2001. Next up here we have this Northwest Jet Airlink BAE 146 or Avro RJ85. This one is operated by Mesaba Airlines and arrived in today from Detroit Metro and is once again on the turnaround today. These were operated, these and the SOP 340s were both operated by Mesaba to Detroit and Minneapolis, although today this one is just on the turn from Detroit, but a very nice looking aircraft here. Of course, gotta love the quad jets on the regional jet. Very unique concept right here on the BAE 146, but it is an absolutely gorgeous aircraft, and you can see the jet bridge attached to it. There were jet bridges at this time at the Kalamazoo Battle Creek International Airport, only the 2 at the terminal, and the rest of the gates you would have to walk to, which is not great in the winter, which is the main reason that they upgraded to a modern terminal. Also, it was just due for a new terminal in general. But yeah, this is still the old terminal where we still only have these 2 gates with jet bridges here. And you can already see the next aircraft peeking up, and we'll cut to that one next. And here we have the Delta Connection CRJ-100 operated by Comair. This one arrived in from Cincinnati. It'll be on the turnaround today, heading back out there. You can see getting the bags loaded up on the aircraft right there in the back. So this was Delta Connection's one and only route to Kalamazoo back in 2001. The round trip to Cincinnati operated by Comair. We can see it here in the old interim livery, the Ron Allen livery, with the Comair tail, looking very nice right here. And our final aircraft in this airport update is this Airlines, or Air Canada Alliance, Beech 1900. This one is currently taxiing out for the service out to Toronto. And according to departedflights2.com, this was a service that operated to Kalamazoo back in 2001. Obviously not a very long-lived one. This is no longer a service to Kalamazoo, but a very surprising one to see that Air Canada did serve Kalamazoo at one time with direct service to Toronto. So here is that one that I got this model specifically for the purpose. This is a 3D design deck Airlines Beech 1900. This would have been the livery that would have been in service at the time. It was operated by Air Georgian, which is the airline that continues to operate the Air Canada Beech 1900s until they obviously went under and the Beech 1900s got retired by Air Canada. But back in 2001, obviously they still would have been flying, and they were operated by Air Georgian. So very interesting service right here. Would definitely not have expected this. This definitely not exist in today's aviation world. Definitely a blast to the past for this service here. But Airlines, a really cool airline, a really niche service here to Kalamazoo. But glad to see it on this tiny but still very interesting aircraft here. And glad to get this model finally in an airport update, as I bought it just to do this update, and it probably will make an appearance in the part 2 of the 2001 airport update series, where we introduce some of the other aircraft that I wasn't able to include but still would have been relevant for 2001 era Kalamazoo. So stay tuned for that update, but we'll leave you with this beautiful shot of the Airlines Beech 1900. Thank you all for checking out this Retro Kalamazoo Airport update. I know it's been a while since our last one, so it's good to get back into the retro swing here, and maybe we'll do a retro MSP coming up shortly as well. But that'll do it for today's update. I'll see you tomorrow, and as always, good night. Auf Wiedersehen.